Hello, my name is Keith Bailey, here to do my picks for NFL Week 14. We're flying along, aren't we? Uh, wearing the hat. I like it. My girlfriend bought this for me last year, or 2 years ago, excuse me. Um, Without further ado, here we go. I did pretty good last week. 9-7. I um, I would say my best pick was the Bengals. And that's because I had put the Cincinnati Bengals on upset alert going into that game against the Bucks in Tampa Bay, and I certainly was right to put them on upset alert. Um, that's why I had the game score being so close. But speaking of upset alert, that's exactly what I'm doing with a whole bunch of teams this week. Cowboys at Bears. I'm putting the Cowboys on upset alert. Um, Chicago and Dallas both have just as much time to prepare. Um, I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys to win 30 to 26 over the Bears. I think the Bears are going to keep it close. Like I've said this many times, I'm not sold on the Dallas Cowboys whatsoever. I don't see them being any good. I mean, I think they're the worst 8-4 team out of the whole bunch. Um, and I gotta go with Dallas though. The Bears aren't really that good. Steelers at Bengals. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers continue their Jekyll and Hyde appearances. The Bengals finally get a home game after 3 straight road games, and there's no way they're going to lose 2 straight home games, especially with them losing to Cleveland in their last home game. I don't think they're going to lose two home games in a row. I got to go with the Cincinnati Bengals on this one by a score of 20 to 14 over the Pittsburgh Steelers in a defensive slugfest. The Rams are good enough to a point where you could start throwing them on upset alert. I mean, that's what I'm doing this week. I'm actually picking the Redskins to beat the Rams by a score of 20 to 17. I really like St. Louis and I really like what they're doing, but the Redskins, they're due for a win. And Colt McCoy, I've been saying it for weeks now, and it was shown against the Colts. Yeah, he had a couple fumbles, but if you look at his final stat line for the whole game, completed 31 of 47 passes for almost 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, I've been saying it for weeks. Leave him in. He gives them the best chance to win, and I think he gets the win against the St. Louis Rams. There was no way he's going to be able to keep up with the Colts offense last week. I had them putting up points, but there was no way that the Redskins offense was going to be able to keep up in Indianapolis with that Colts offense, but they tried. Got to go with the Redskins here over the Rams. Giants at Titans. Picking the boys. I gotta pick them. This is the first game in a long time that Tennessee has a real chance at winning. We've played all of the teams that we've played up to this point. Um, Aside from the Jaguars and the Redskins, every single team that we've played up to this point has at least a 6-6 record. That's ridiculous. Um, we finally get a stretch of our schedule, 3 straight games where they're all winnable. So I'm hopeful. I won't lie, but I'm going with Tennessee, and I think they're going to win 27 to 20 over the Giants. The Giants are a mess right now, losing to Jacksonville like that, but I got to go with Tennessee. Panthers at Saints, give me a break. The New Orleans Saints are going to crush Carolina. The Panthers have only won one in their last 10 games. I mean, it's really bad. The Panthers, such a hot start, just evaporated, done, kaput, and the Saints are going to make a mockery out of them. I think 38 to 13. Jets at Vikings, picking the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Zimmer should be very proud of the job he's done in his first year as head coach, especially considering they're developing a rookie quarterback. I like Minnesota. I think they're going to win this game pretty easily over the Jets. Let's say 28 to 10 over the Jets. Excuse me. Minnesota gets to 6-7. Next up, we have the Ravens battling the Dolphins. I'm picking Miami in this game. It's almost poetic a little bit because the Ravens were the team that ended Miami's run in their last playoff appearance. It's only fitting that in order to really have a spot paved away for them to make the playoffs, they have to play the Ravens. It's a do-or-die game. The loser of this game will not make the playoffs. I think the Dolphins rise up to the occasion and they take the win, 23-20. Colts at Browns. I wanted to pick Cleveland so badly, but I have to go with the Colts. There's no stopping them right now. I think the Colts take this game 31-20 over the Browns. The Browns' offense has started to fizzle down the stretch a little bit, and they're the Colts. I mean, that's all that really needs to be said. Buccaneers at Lions. Lions have had extra time to prepare. And the Bucs, I've said it, are a tricky team, but the Lions should have no problem with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Lions take it 30-16 over Detroit. Or the Lions take it 30-16 over Tampa. Excuse me. It's finals week. And that's that. I mean, Detroit gets off to a 9-4 start. Texans at Jaguars. I'm putting Houston on upset alert. They had such a good performance last week that it's almost as if they're due for a letdown. In Jacksonville, they're no jokes. They came back from 21 down to beat the Giants, and they're playing their second straight home game against the division rival. Jacksonville keeps it close, but the Texans win 21-19 over Jacksonville. Bills at Broncos. The Broncos will win this game, but they're not going to put up that many points. 26-20, the Broncos win this game. The Bills will put up a fight. They're not going to go down easily. The Bills are one of few teams in the league that don't really have a statement win on the resume in the last 5 years. They really don't have that statement victory. And I think they give the Broncos all they can handle, but I think Denver's able to pull it out. Chiefs at Cardinals. Both of these teams are in very similar situations because both of them have dropped 2 straight games, and the Chiefs are in danger of falling out of playoff contention. The Cardinals are in danger of falling out of the playoffs altogether. And that'd be quite disastrous. I'm going with the Cardinals. They're at home. Low scoring, 20-16 will be your final score in this game. Kansas City loses their 3rd straight game, and I was once sold on the Chiefs. I'm losing faith in them every single time they keep losing. I mean, they can't win in their own division, and that needs to change. Seahawks at Eagles. I gotta go with the Seahawks. I'm sorry, Eagles fans. There's no stopping Seattle right now. The Eagles have to have some kind of blemish on their home record. I don't think they're going to go undefeated at home, given that they have won a lot of straight games at home. But the Seahawks are starting to hit their stride, and I really do think that the Seattle Seahawks are going to win this game. High scoring, 31-28. The Seahawks will win. 49ers at Raiders, give me a break. 49ers will take this one 30-13 over the Raiders. I mean, there's not much traveling involved. I mean, you might as well just consider it a freaking home game for the 49ers. 49ers will win, though. Patriots at Chargers. I'm putting the Patriots on upset alert. San Diego is a tricky team that has even won 3 straight games. And they're still hovering in there. Regardless of how they've won their games, whether they've been ugly or not, they are still winning them. That was an impressive comeback in Baltimore. They'll give the Patriots all they can handle. And I think the Patriots will ultimately win this game 26-23 over San Diego. And then lastly, the Falcons at Packers. Give me a break. I mean, Atlanta on Monday night, traveling up to Lambeau Field to take on the hottest team in the league. It's not going to really work out for them. Packers will win 45-20. And yeah, those are my picks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And I hope you guys have a safe finals week for those of you out in college. A little shout out. Take it easy, everyone.